obviously you were teaming up Jermaine Lole last year at Louisville.
Yes, sir.
Did you and him talk a little about ASU during the recruiting process?
No, me and Jermaine mostly talked about an ACC championship. That's what me and Jermaine talked about.
That's fair. But you're coming here as the ACC champ. Is that something you think you can bring in terms of the culture of winning to Tempe?
Well, unfortunately, we was runner-ups. We lost to Florida State, but absolutely, I know what it takes to go to a championship, and I definitely feel like the pieces that Coach Dillingham has brought together can definitely bring a Big 12 championship because we're no longer in the Pac-12, and we can go to this new conference and set a new standard for ourselves and set a new standard for the conference itself, and just raise the bar for ASU and just give the fans something that they haven't seen in a while.
I talk about the defensive line coach, Deron Reynolds. Obviously, his credibility, I think, is unmatched. Talk about defensive lineman coaches in the college ranks. What kind of connection did you have with him? How did you, feel about how he can coach and make you a better player here in Tempe?
Well, Coach Reynolds definitely has one great resume. So that's the one thing that stood out to me. But ever since I've been here, Coach Reynolds has pulled me to the side and has wanted to talk to me and get to know me better ever since I've been here. And I really appreciate that out of him. And I just feel like he can make me a better player all around. And he can just sharpen up some things for me that can send me to the next level. And Coach Reynolds just seems like the piece that we really needed to get over the hump this season.
When you look at this defense, why do you think it's a good fit for Jeff Clark?
Well, I'm really comfortable with a 4-down front. So I really enjoy playing in a 4-down front. And Coach Reynolds is definitely a part of that, and Coach Brian Ward is a part of that too. Coach Ward has made me very comfortable and has went over the scheme with me and has told me where he's seen me and what my role will be in this defense. So I've always played a 4-2-5 type defense, and I'm just very comfortable in that defense, and I just feel like that's the defense you need to win the Big 12 championship.
The last question, spring practice is about 2 months away. What are you looking forward to that first day of practice besides hitting somebody because there are defensive linemen?
I'm looking for a team to be built for the Big 12 championship. I'm ready to, because, this is my 6th year in college and this is my last year in college. I'm ready to step in and be a leader, fill the leadership role that Deshaun Mallory left. He's now declared for the draft, and he will be getting drafted soon. Shout out to Deshaun, too. But I just really plan on stepping in and filling in that leadership role and just helping the guys get together so we can all be a championship team.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you. Thank you.
What's the excitement level like? You've obviously been mentioning the Big 12 a lot and joining that conference. Just the overall excitement from inside the locker room and whatnot of joining that conference and trying to make an immediate impact on the teams.
Well, some teams from the Pac-12 are going to the Big 12 too, so we will see some familiar faces. But it's definitely a lot of excitement going into the Big 12 because it's new beginnings, and we have a complete fresh start over to go in there and change and raise the bar for the Big 12 and also raise the bar for ASU and its fans. So we're just excited to go in there and see some new faces and play some new teams, and possibly head to a national championship after we try to win the the Big 12 championship. My bad.
What have you learned about Sun Devil Nation so far in the fan base here in Tempe?
The fan base is definitely passionate about this team, and they want the team to win. ASU has a lot of sports to offer, but they're very passionate about the football team. They love Kenny Dillingham. I love Coach Dillingham. And it's just a great place to be. I mean, who doesn't want to be out here? It's a lot of palm trees. It's very sunny, but the fan base is very passionate for this football team.
What do you think Coach Kenny Dillingham kind of adds to this team? He's got a very interesting kind of personality as a football coach. How do you like that, and what does that do for the guys out there on the field?
Well, Coach Dillingham brings just a different mentality to the team. He's a younger guy, he's a younger coach, and he brings a lot of excitement. He shows up every day, and he's just filled with so much joy. And every time you see him, he's just very excited. I mean, sometimes you got to calm him down, but he's always fired up, and he's just ready to take on the season. He's ready for us to grow together as a team because he's brought in a lot of new pieces, and just being around him, it just makes you want to play for him. He's a coach that you definitely want to play for. He brings great energy, and I feel like he's the perfect coach for the job and the perfect coach for this team.
Last question for you: do you feel like you have any do you have any goals on the field this season, just through spring ball, numbers-wise, or in the weight room, anything like that?
No personal goals, just all make it to the Big 12 championship. That's all it's about, is winning the conference and trying to go as far as we can go.